Hey everybody, this is Leslie, and I am printing right now. Can you hear my printer going? How are you guys doing today? It's good to see you. Hey Janie, you were there first. Number one. All right, way to go. Way to be there, Janie. Way to be there. How are you guys doing today? Hey Marcy, it's good to see you. Hey Julie from St. Louis. I'm Leslie from Colorado. Fort Collins to be exact. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here this afternoon. Thanks for being here this afternoon. I do 2 scopes most days. One of them is a health and wellness scope, and that hashtag is always hashtag light bulb. And the reason it's hashtag light bulb is because I like for people to have, hi Larisha, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I like for people to have light bulb moments in their health, and I like to help officiate that. You like the way I say that? I am the official. Thank you so much. I love that. I love that you read my Facebook post. That makes me so happy. I love to help people have light bulb moments in their health. I've had many since my cancer journey, and so that's why I call myself a light bulb expert. So. No, I haven't actually. Robin and I went out and did some errands this afternoon, and I have not. I need to go back. I'll rewatch it this afternoon sometime, so probably while I'm working, so not a big deal. Don't worry, Janie, you're never out of line. You're like my police officer. So yes, so let me introduce myself formally, Leslie at gotokitchens.com. I have a hashtag. It's my personal hashtag. It's always light, never darkness. So hashtag always light, never darkness is my personal hashtag. And I use that hashtag for inspirational thoughts. And these thoughts are thoughts that come to me during a meditation period that I have every single day. Thank you so much. That I have every single day without fail. It is a non-negotiable in my life that I have a moment that I set aside every single day and meditate on and pray on what and envision what I want my day to be like. And so I think that this gives me a strong grasp on what I'm formulating my life to be. So I'm 46 years old, and it's not too late for me to start formulating what I want my life to be. And at this point in my life, I want everything to be as light as possible. Although I know that darkness will strike, I want to deal with it much better than I have in the past. So yeah, big giant light bulb, right? It's actually a really cool vintage light that we've had for a long time, and I just decided to stick it up there. So every day, pretty much on Facebook, I do a hashtag always light, never darkness post. And part of that is my reflection back to me talking to myself. And sometimes it's just things that I've encountered, maybe in another day or another conversation or something, and I like to share out with you guys what I have learned. So let's get right down to it. I'm going to read that to you right now. This is actually my one from yesterday and not my one from today. So let me read that. And it says this. I was privy to a conversation about how to achieve and, better yet, maintain a positive mindset. My favorite idea that was mentioned was a small shift in the way we approach a task. Try this. Instead of saying, I have to, say, I want to. It transforms a future task in a jiffy. I want to go to the gym today. I want to make dinner tonight. I want to smile at strangers. And then I said, wow, so easy, right? Type something below that transforms your thoughts for a task that you want to perform. And then, of course, hashtag always light, never darkness. So I just think it's such a powerful notion to change our thought processes in these small, I know, right? These small shifts. So you don't have to go out and become, like super positive person overnight, but these small shifts in perception that we make huge impacts in our life. So if I say to myself, I want to write this blog post. If I'm talking to Robin and I say to Robin, I want to write this blog post, instead of saying I have to go write this blog post, which is normally what I say, actually, I have to go write this blog post because I feel indebted to you guys to make sure I get my blog post out on a regular basis. So instead of me saying that, saying, you know, I really want to go write that blog post, then it does two things. It sets my mindset into something that I actually enjoy doing, that I like doing. It sets my mindset in a positive way, and it also helps me communicate to Robin that it's something that I want to do. And so he is more apt to say, yeah, you should go do that, instead of saying, well, do you have to do that right now? Because he wants me to do things that I want to do. Does that make sense? So it's a great communication tool. It's a great communication tool with yourself. It's a great communication tool with your spouse or with your loved ones or with your friends or whatever. I want to do this. I don't have to, but I want to. I know it does. It makes great sense. So it's a great communication tool, as well as a positive, like a little mini dose of positive affirmations to yourself. So I just want you to try that for the next 24 hours and saying, man, I have to do the dishes. Saying, you know, I want to get those dishes done so that I can do blah, 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 you know, whatever. You want to become a personal trainer. That's awesome. I love that. Those are great affirmations. I love it. I love it, right? I want to be the world's best food blogger. I have a long way to go, but but I mean, I'm serious, you know, these are the kind of things that make, you know, I don't have to, and these are really great. I want to grow my business and provide value. I love it, Julie. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely. I have no doubt that you're going to achieve that, right? Because let's take the business aspect of this, because this is also really, really, I want to go to work tonight. Yes. Yeah, right. But let's take that to the business level. Let's talk about our businesses, because a lot of us that have time to watch Periscope during the day are actually cultivating businesses and becoming entrepreneurs right in front of our very eyes. And so let's take this to the business aspect. So when you start saying, I want to do something, you know, like Julie just said, I want to grow my business and add value. I think that's what you said. I just put words in your mouth maybe, but I want that to happen, right? When you put it out there like that, then you're opening the doors for yourself to walk through. Because if you are constantly saying, I have to grow my business, you know, because you could absolutely say that, right? Because you feel like this desperation of wanting to grow your business. So I have to grow my business and I have to add value. Instead of that, saying, I want to grow my business and I want to add value, because that puts you in a position of control. When you have to do something, you are not in a position of control. And so wanting to do something puts you in a position of control, right? Is it even better to say, I will? There is a time and place for that. So if you're feeling desperation and you're saying, I have to do this because of desperation, either from financial strains or because of just personal goals or something like that, then I would say I want to. If you just are, you know, if you're sailing along great and you want to keep growing and you want to, you know, then I would say I will do this. I'm going to do this. I say I will, I want a lot. And I say I want a lot. So during this conversation, I said something that I thought was so funny. And that is that we were talking about, this was actually a business conversation I was having. This beautiful woman, her name is Lindsay. I wish I had her website in front of me. She's an amazing woman. And she was talking about these mind shift sets and, you know, just making these small changes. And I was just like, wow, that's really powerful. And she, and I said in the conversation, I said, you know, because she was talking about, in your business saying what you already want to be. So maybe you're not that right now, but just saying that that's what I want to be. I want to be the world's best food blogger. So assuming that I'm going to be that, right? Already taking possession of that, right? And assuming that I'm going to be that and treating myself and putting myself out there to others that I'm already that. And so, and I said to her, I said, that's funny because I do that all the time. I am too big for my britches every single day. Of course, everybody, you know, cracked up or whatever. And I was like, I am too big for my britches every single day. And so because I am already, good. That's great, Marcy. I saw your post. I'm sorry you're having a rotten day. But I am putting it out there. I am putting it out there that I am too big for my britches. No, that I'm a force. I am an influencer. I am somebody who can help you change your life, So Robin cracks up because when we're somewhere and I'm talking about my business and I introduce my business and I say, my name's Leslie or whatever, and I have a business. It's called Go To Kitchens. And if somebody acts like they don't know what Go To Kitchens is, I'm like, have you never heard of it? And he thinks that is so funny because it is my positive affirmation of one of these days I'm going to be able to say it and people are going to know what Go To Kitchens is. And so I'm too big for my britches every single day. So it's true. So I'm not doing it maliciously. I don't do it in a way to make them feel stupid or anything. I'm just like, well, gosh, I really want you to know about it, So if you don't know about it, let's get you to know about it. And so, yeah. Thank you, Gwen. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. So that is the lesson today. I'm going to read it one more time to you, right? I was privy to a conversation about how to achieve and better yet maintain a positive mindset. My favorite idea that was mentioned was a small shift in the way we approach a task. This is, instead of saying I have to, saying I want to. It transforms a future task in a jiffy. I want to go to the gym today. I want to make dinner tonight. I want to smile at strangers. That's my favorite one. I love smiling at strangers. They wonder what you're up to. It's so easy, right? Type something below to transform your thoughts for a task you want to perform. So yes, and hashtag always light, never dark. So there's my thoughts for the day. I appreciate you guys being here. Fancy britches too. Right? I know, Lolita. It's true. It's true. People say there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. And I actually disagree with that because I think that there is a big broad line between confidence and arrogance. Arrogance is typically a person you don't want to be around. Arrogance is something that is not founded. Right? So arrogance is typically rooted in something that is not founded. So somebody is, being arrogant about the fact that they're, the best soccer player on the planet, right? But they're really not the best soccer. In fact, they don't even play soccer. That is arrogance. Confidence is something that is actually has roots and is actually founded, and you have confidence within yourself. And my grandmother, my Nana, actually pointed this out to me one day. We were talking and I was a little concerned because somebody had actually said that I was arrogant, and it really hurt my feelings. And I was like, do you think that they're confusing confidence with arrogance? And she was like, I absolutely do. She's so funny, right? She's so funny. She's like, absolutely. Leslie, if you were arrogant, I would tell you. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, no, absolutely. They're confusing confidence and arrogance. And I think a lot of people do that. But it is, arrogance is something that is not founded. So they're out there spouting, off and don't have anything to back it up. And confidence is something that comes within, that comes deep inside of us, that actually has a foundation and has roots. And that is the confidence that comes out in front of, other people. And so like Janie said, confidence is attractive. You want to be near people that are confident. Typically, all of us are drawn to people that have confidence. This is why people that run for president, if you've ever met a presidential candidate, we're not going to talk about politics here, but if you've ever met a presidential candidate that is running for president, if you've ever seen fancy britches, that's right. If you've ever seen them or met them in person, they're very, very charismatic people. I actually had thanks for being here. You're welcome. I actually had the privilege of meeting Bill Clinton when he was running for president, and I didn't have much to think about him. I know a lot of people don't like him, and that's fine. We're not going to talk about do you or do you not like him, but I owned an event company, and I actually did an event for him, and I got to meet him in person, and he's so amazingly confident and so amazingly charismatic that I was just sucked in. I mean, I was just like, wow. I mean, I was totally starstruck. Same thing with movie stars. Same thing with people that we feel like that we put that we feel have a lot of value in our lives, those people are typically extremely confident, charismatic people. And we want to be with them. We're naturally drawn to them, right? We're naturally sucked in to their, to their effect. And so it is, this is how, and this can be used for bad as well. I mean, let's just talk about the opposite of that, and let's talk about how people use it for bad. But there are people that drag people down, to, almost to a criminal level because their confidence, right? So, and their confidence, and people follow along with them. And so, or they do horrible things, and, because this person said, and it's all about their confidence. So, yeah, absolutely. Exactly. Like a cult, Janie. Spot on. That's beautiful, Lolita. Thank you for typing that in there. So absolutely, like a cult is a great example. The leaders of a cult are so charismatic and so, confident in what they're saying that they can suck people in very easily, especially if you're lacking in that area. So it's amazing. So I don't even know how we got off on that, but we just went off on a whole little rabbit trail, like squirrel. We went that way. But yes, so transforming thoughts into, instead of I have to, into I want to, or I will, transforming just that little tiny shift in a sentence. Just that little tiny shift in a sentence can make things very different for you throughout your day. So I know they can totally be deceiving. Absolutely. I know. What, where? Let me see. So funny. Yes, I am. I will. I want to. Absolutely. The oils. Absolutely. So yeah, love it. Love it. You guys are amazing. So there's my thoughts for the day. I hope you have a tremendous, amazing day today. I have to get back to work so that I have a big reveal on Friday that I'm super excited to share with you guys, but I need to get all my ducks in a row before I do that. So as soon as I get that, I want to clean my toilet. Yes, because you want a clean toilet, right? I want to get back to work. That's right. I need to get back and finish up what I'm working on today. So, which I'm super excited to share with you guys. No, it's not the big news. No, Marcy, it's not that. So I know what everybody's thinking, and I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not that. It's actually, it actually has a lot to do with you guys. So, it's something exciting that I've been working on for a while that I'm super excited. Yes, some super fun news. I'm super excited on Friday. Yeah, it's okay. We're probably making a bigger deal out of it than I should, but yeah, I'm really excited. So. You're going to take that 24-hour challenge. You do it, girl. You do it. Report back here. Yes. So, yeah, we're going to charter some new territory with Go-To Kitchens starting in a couple of months. And I just want to share that news with you guys and kind of talk to you about it a little bit. So, because you want to. That's right. Not because you have to, because you want to. It's awesome. All right, you guys, I'm going to pop out. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm going to pop out, and I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon. Sort of. Yeah, a little bit. So we want to. Yes, I want you to have a good afternoon. Marcy, I love you so very much. I'm sending you a big virtual hug. And a kiss on the cheek. No, I wish. I wish. No, not that big of news. Not that big of news. So. You guys are awesome. I love your confidence in me. That's amazing. I love that. So, yeah. All right. Hey, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, noon Mountain Time. We are talking about parsley tomorrow. That is so exciting. I know you must be like dancing in the streets. Can't wait to talk about parsley tomorrow. But we are going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you some uses for it. I'm going to tell you what it's all about and why you should be eating parsley. So, yes. And then on Friday, for Real Food Friday, we're making a frittata. Sing it. Sing it with me. Love you too, Rosemary. All right. Love you guys. Have a good afternoon. Bye.